If we lived in a sane society run by sane people, we would all be able to agree on this point. The question of whether it's ever okay to castrate and sterilize and mutilate a child would be answered in one loud and unified voice, saying without hesitation, not only no, but hell no.
A few days ago, Matt Walsh was in the state of Mississippi to show his support for the ban against gender reassignment surgery or procedure for minors. Let's hear what he has to say. And please, when you listen, let us know what you think about what he said.
I'm extremely encouraged to not only see this law being passed, but to see the national movement that we have been able to build, pushing back against the gender ideology madness that has a stranglehold on our society and on our children for far too long. The reality is that this is not a difficult issue, as the governor's already covered. It's quite straightforward, in fact. If we lived in a sane society run by sane people, we would all be able to agree on this point. The question of whether it's ever okay to castrate and sterilize and mutilate a child would be answered in one loud and unified voice, saying without hesitation, not only no, but hell no. That is how all normal, common sense, decent Americans answer the question, and they don't have to think about it. But sadly, many of the people who hold power in this country and who run our institutions do not pass this basic test of human decency. These vultures have lined up to feast on and profit from the confusion of innocent kids. Confusion that these same vultures have intentionally fostered in the minds of our youth. They create the identity crisis, and then they monetize it. These kids are put on so-called puberty blockers to chemically castrate them, drugs that, by the way, have been given to sex offenders to chemically castrate them, and now we give them to kids. Off-brand cancer drugs that we're giving to children. They're given cross-sex hormones which have irreversible and permanent effects.
I had to say this right. Matt Walsh is someone whom I disagree with most of the times. But sometimes, I watch or I listen to what he said. I'm like, this made a lot of sense, right? What he is saying makes a lot of sense. Because you would want someone to be an adult, to become an adult, to have more information about something the person is about to do as great or as life-changing as gender reassignment procedure. You will want them to be clearly involved with this decision. You will want them to know what they are doing very, very well. I wouldn't allow minors, or I wouldn't trust minors with any life-changing decisions. Like Matt Walsh said, we won't allow minors to drink or smoke. We won't let them have a bank account. We won't trust them to make any deals with any person. So why let them decide about gender reassignment procedures? And if there's one thing in this ban that I really like, because the state of Tennessee also did the same thing, is that it is said that it's a ban against sex or gender reassignment procedure for minors, not for everybody, for minors. So I want to really emphasize on this point. It is for minors, because I know the liberals will pick this up and they will just wipe away the section that's set for minors. And what they will tell the populace, what they will tell the world is that the conservatives are trying to take away their right to decide what is good for them. They won't say that it is only for minors. They will say that it is something for everybody, which would be a big lie. So I want people to get this point very, very clearly, because sometimes we get carried away by certain things, and we forget to really look at the fine print or to look at all the details about a certain law or decision. So I must say it again. This is a ban for minors. So minors should not be engaging in stuff like this. We should allow them the time. We should give them enough time, and then they can start deciding on what they want to do by themselves. And also, we must understand that big pharma love it, right? They love it so much because they are making like a lot from it. This gender reassignment procedure is giving big pharma a lot of Benjamins, a lot of this. So they love it. They love it. If there's one set of people or one set of corporation or institution that is supposed to care about us or that tells us they care about us, but meanwhile they do not, is Big Pharma. Big Pharma is one of those institutions that you would think that they are out there to look out for us. They are out there making decisions for our betterment, making decisions that would help us move ahead. But when you look at what they are doing and the way they are doing it and how much they are making from it, then you realize that it's never for us. It's just about this. And they will go as far as they can. They will do as much as they can just to make sure that they can get enough or a lot of this. So I want to say that I think that this ban is justified. I think that this ban is something great. And I think that this ban is going to prevent a lot of issues with minors. Let them pay attention with their education. Let them spend more time learning. Let them spend more time reading articles or watching videos about people who have underwent this kind of procedure and exercise some patience. When they get to be 18, then they can decide whatever they want to do. So to you guys out there, what do you think about this ban on gender reassignment surgery for minors? Do you think that is justified? Do you think that it's necessary to have a ban like this in place? And also, do you think that minors should be allowed to make life-changing decisions like gender reassignment procedures? Let us know in the comment section below because like always, we love hearing what you have to say. And please do not forget to like this video, share this video, follow our Facebook page, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel because little bit of goodwill, like the one you are doing just now, help us a lot, and we shall forever be grateful to you. So thank you very much for doing just that. And like always, see you in the next one.